Here on Sports Car Revolution, we're in the business of improving cars. And while it's pretty easy on a lot of these basic econo boxes to make them run better than new, let's try something tough. How about the Ford GT supercar? How do you improve something that's already a rocket ship, 550 horsepower out of the factory? Well, we're going to show you how. Both myself and John Mahovitz from AccuFab have been actively involved in working on 4.6 and 5.4 Ford modular engines for the past 10 years. So it was natural that we'd want to improve the Ford GT. First, starting here with some bolt-on stuff. Now, I also brought John in to drive the car because he's a champion drag racer, and on a car like this, we need someone with his expertise to get the best out of the car, both stock and modified. So we're here at Toronto Motorsport Park. Let's run the car and see what she got stock. After heating up the tires with a second gear burnout to get them to operating temperature, John does a couple runs and manages to come up with an 1184 at 124 mile an hour. That's strong mile an hour for a stock Ford GT. We got a tailwind here today. Normally they run 121, 122. Now that we got our baseline, we're going to go back to the shop and we're going to start modifying the car. These are selected items that we found offer improvement to the Ford GT. The first thing we're going to do is change out the throttle body for one of John's custom AccuFab billet throttle bodies. Improved airflow, improved throttle response. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to change the supercharger blower snout assembly. This is an all-new drive assembly to go on the front of the supercharger, and it comes with a smaller pulley that gives us an additional 3 psi boost. Now you can't just put a smaller pulley on the stock front-end drive because it's not going to live. The way that this supercharger is built, this is the proper way to do it. Additionally, dyno testing showed that the intake air duct running from the air box to the engine collapsed at high RPM. So we have a hard plastic insert to go inside the duct and keep it from collapsing as the engine gets close to redline. Finally, we've got a custom computer calibration designed to run on 91 octane fuel, regular pump fuel available anywhere in North America. And this is a program which improves the power output as well as the drivability of the car. Additionally, we can supply 100 octane calibration for people that want to put better fuel in it when they're at the drag strip or open tracking. All of these items are installed, and now we're going to test it on the dyno and see what we've got for power. Here's the before and after dyno graphs, and you can see that we picked up 130 horsepower with these simple modifications. Here we are back at Toronto Motorsport Park with the Ford GT project, and John just ripped off a 1097 at almost 133 mile an hour. Huge improvement over the stock car. And he figures there's 1080s in it with a little bit more practice time. So for Ford GT owners, this is tremendous value. For a little over $5 grand, adding almost 130 horsepower to an already super